You could just. Welcome back, everybody, to High Flyer Radio number 49, one away from 50. And of course, it's the best wrestling podcast on the planet, not just the internet, freaking planet itself.
On the
Yep,
planet,
yep, that's
the
right. That's right.
universe, the galaxy.
The universe, the galaxy, which Kylie swears that she patrols, but I mean, can't really take that at what's called face value. So, without further ado, it is another week here in the world of wrestling, and of course, this is the nerd you're gonna hear alongside my wonderful host. Oh shit! No, I have my shit flipped now. So it's what's up, Aiden?
No, you had it right the first time, but
Yeah,
it's all good.
no,
What's
I flipped my camera now. I flipped it. So this is my left hand.
okay.
This is actually my left hand. This is actually my right. Yeah,
I gotta flip my shit. My shit's wrong
yeah.
too. Hold up. How do we do? Well, what's going
Go
on,
to yeah.
folks?
It's in settings. It's there in the video settings. You just click the little thing right there, and it says flip. Flips
Oh
it.
shit! Now y'all see what I
Yeah,
really look like.
yeah,
Ooh, everything's trippy now.
yeah,
But yo,
yeah.
what's up, man?
Not much, bro. Not much.
Another
Um,
day,
another day,
another
bro.
week, another week in the world of professional wrestling. I just, Doug, I don't know, man. I feel so much better watching wrestling now that I don't have wrestling Twitter in my life. To
It
be
feels
honest with you,
different,
dude.
bro. It feels. I gotta say, man. Like these last 2 weeks, they're not. They something feels different. Something is in the air, man. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
there's a new regime in the house. Maybe there's a new leader working with the biggest wrestling company in the world. It's just it
a
feels good. Feels good, man. It
king
feels
of
like a really
kings
good time. Mm-hmm.
feels like everything that we've talked about for like years at this point of being like, man, imagine a world where Triple H runs WWE. Well, damn it, we live in that world now, bro. It
Live in
feels
that
good.
world.
I
Yeah.
watched I watched Monday Night Raw this week in its entirety, and I didn't hate myself for it. Like that felt like it was a weird feeling, man. I was like, holy shit! Like I can't wait to see what the next segment is. Like I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
damn, man, everything's different now, man. But it's good to be here. High Fly Radio, best wrestling show on the planet. You dig all that good stuff. You wanna show off to the people what you got in the mail?
Ah, shit. That's right. That's right. As the what's it called? As the tribal chief himself said, your daddy's not here. He's not in the WWE anymore, but your daddy's here in the internet right here. Cause I got my freaking briefcase here. Got my lunchbox. Mr. Lunch Money in the bank. That's right. Nothing in here, but don't worry. It still means something. Still very much means something. But yeah, I got this in the mail. I was really happy that it came in. I'm gonna go ahead and get some spray paint. Gonna tag it up and shit. Do something to it. Let's see what I can do to it. But yeah,
Yeah. What do you mean
yeah.
there's nothing in it, Raul? There's obviously a contract in it, which you've signed.
Yeah. Yeah.
JK.
Oh, yeah. That's there. It's in there. It's there.
Oh,
And
got
that's for
him.
Kylie and for Dwayne, who are going out and all out. Yeah. Um. I don't know, man. It feels good. It feels good to hold something that has value to it. That doesn't feel like a piece of paper. It doesn't feel like a. It's not even a belt. Can't even call it a title, man. That thing didn't even feel powerful. But this, man, this feels good to hold. Feels good to hold. Yeah. Kylie, Dwayne. let's just say, go ahead and shine up those belts for me real good. We'll see all that all out. We'll see whether I rain on your parade or I let y'all live in your fucking fantasy world. Either way, how it goes, this year means you're on fucking notice. That's right.
And that's that, folks.
Yeah, so you're
God
on notice.
bless. We are how many? I mean, we're less than a month away now. We're about 30 days out from All Out, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one hell of a weekend, man. We're gonna have High Fly Radio episode 50, and then Clash of the Castle, and
Yeah.
then All Out, man. It's gonna be wild, bro. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm excited.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, dude. It's gonna be a wild week of professional wrestling, man. And I'm glad that it's in September, not when I'm moving. Cause
When are you moving?
yeah, I got approved for my
When are you
apartment.
moving?
August 27th.
Oh,
That
okay.
week,
You
that
got a
last
little.
weekend of
You got
August.
yeah. At least yeah. At least you got some time to be able to get in there and get shit set up for that. So that's good.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yep.
man.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did you get the chance to watch Raw this week or anything? Like, see what the feeling is like, or I guess we could talk a little bit about like I don't know how to go about this, man. Like just SummerSlam in general, plus Raw, and I didn't get to watch NXT this week, but I don't know if NXT was
Uh,
different, but I'm
NXT.
actually yeah,
NXT is NXT.
NXT's
Uh,
NXT.
I
But I'm
I
actually
think
looking
that's
forward to
such a
SmackDown tonight. It's gonna be.
uh,
I think it's gonna be a good show, man.
yeah. I'm definitely gonna what's it called after we're done with the meeting tonight. I'll just lay down watch. I'm gonna watch SmackDown. Because I'm not gonna get to watch it. What's it called? I didn't get to watch Raw. What's it called? Been pretty busy here. Every day I pretty much get up. I fucking apply to 3 jobs and see if something comes up. But I watch highlights, of course. Um, dude, I can't get out of my head the whole the what was it the what's it called 450, and then what's it called,
Oh yeah,
Styles caught him and then puts him in the Clash, and like that
yeah.
whole I can't get that sequence out of my head, bro. I can't.
We
That
talked
shit
about it,
was
man. Like we'll start seeing people push that we're not getting the opportunity before. And it definitely felt like it, man. Definitely felt like
yeah.
it this week. Mustafa.
Oh, Mustafa. Yeah. I c- I don't know, man. Like I don't like it's been a while, and I love AJ a lot. I love AJ a lot, and but ever since after his big run when he won the title, AJ really hasn't been like that big of a like deal anymore. And this week on Raw, I was like, yo, AJ's putting a lot of work in here that I it's been a while since I've seen AJ work like this before. And I was like really, really surprised. I'm like, I don't know if it was maybe Triple H in the back was like, let's go ahead and like let yourself a little loose now. We're not gonna be like
Yeah,
that heavy on you, but like even simple things, bro. Like, simple things like commentary feels so different now. They don't have somebody who's yelling in their ears. You know,
yeah, yeah.
and
It,
it's
it felt like little things, but just like all these little things and like added up to create like a better show. Like
mm-hmm,
it felt like because you know how normally whenever you come to like a WWE or whenever you're watching a WWE show, it's like, all right, we're on the hard cam and we're focused right in the middle, and the wrestler is only looking at the camera. But like it was a lot more like they have the mic and they're walking around and they've got more like fluidity. Like
mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins is like turning around and like actually talking to the audience, and like they're not having to be like, oh, WWE universe. Like, he was like, oh, the fans here and wherever they were, Cleveland or wherever the fuck they were,
Yeah, dude.
like actually getting to talk to them. And like, I don't know, it felt like I said, I was like, I think this week is like the real return of Edge. Like, it
Oh,
finally felt like this is the Edge that we wanted to see come back. Because like, when Edge came back, you came back, at the peak of this, like, PG era Vince McMahon, like, kinda bullshit charade, dude, where it was kinda like, "Man, like, this really isn't the Edge that we wanted to see, like, we're not r" But, like, it felt like this week he had that fire about him, and he was like, "No, I'm ready to
yeah.
be back to, like,
Oh,
the
cut
rated
a
R
beautiful promo.
superstar."
Such a
That
good
was a great
promo, bro.
promo.
Yeah, yeah. And man, I agree with you, bro. I agree. Like I said, like it was weird, man. Even though I didn't get to watch Raw completely, but I'm like, yo, for the first time in a really long time, I'm actually excited to watch the product. This is
Yeah.
feels very different. It feels like Triple H has brought something here. Like he's got something that he's gonna work with, and I'm very optimistic about where we're at with the WWE. And so it's a word that I haven't been able to use for that company for a long, long ass time.
Yeah. And Kevin Nash was talking about like on like a podcast. I don't remember which podcast, but he said like, well, at least the one thing is like at least people will know what the fuck they're doing for the night. You know what I mean? Instead of like, we're always hearing the reports of like, 10 minutes before someone walked out, like they fucking rewrite the segment type shit. But like
Yeah,
it definitely felt like there was a clear direction overall for the entire episode for the whole night, and they went in and they acted on the plan, and
yeah,
like getting to see some like getting prestige put back on the US title was like a really big takeaway that I took from the episode because like all the qualifiers and everything that they did for it
mm-hmm,
to build it up to make it feel like, okay, if you're gonna take on Bobby Lashley, like you gotta fucking earn this shit, and
yeah,
it's good to see Champa be one of those guys who's going in there. I like the fact that Champa is the one who's going to be able to get to challenge Bobby Lashley next week for the US title, and I'm actually excited for that. Because we're
yeah,
so used to like this snail's pace with NXT call ups, and not even knowing if it's ever going to lead anywhere. But now
yeah,
you just know Tommaso Ciampa in the next year, maybe 2 years, is probably going to be, like a top guy for the company. I'm
yeah,
really excited for that.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and
this
at first I
Bailey,
was so like, at first I was like, oh fuck, what are they doing putting him with the Miz? I'm like, I kinda get it. Like,
yeah,
Ciampa's
same,
barely coming back up. You kind of put him to work with somebody like the Miz. It helps get a little bit of that rub in, but I was like, oh fuck, I don't know what we're doing here. But I was like, yo, let's go. You got him to actually, compete for this US title with somebody who actually understands how important it is to what's it called, make these secondary titles mean a lot because he did it with the North American title, bro. What's it called? He did it with
yep,
the NXT North American. He didn't make that shit feel like, like it was just another title. It was like it meant something.
it's
I can't say the
important.
same thing. I can't say the same thing about the cruiserweight title, but when
Nah,
it came to the North American, that shit meant a lot.
yeah, 100%. And it I
Bailey
really like this, yeah, the Bailey faction. I don't know what they're calling themselves, but like
Control, I think. I
Io
think it's
yeah,
Control.
Io Sky, which like the one thing I will say, like we always complain about the name changes. It's
Yeah,
not
I
as
don't mind it.
egregious. It's
Yeah,
not as because Io Shirai, Io Sky, like come on, like it's not like they changed your name to like Charlotte Botox. Like who get like
uh,
what the fuck? Why would you do like I really hate whenever they do like such drastic things. But Io Sky, I don't mind it. It's cool. Like it
yeah,
it flows pretty well. You could definitely tell there was a lot of people who don't really know who like Io Shirai and Dakota Kai are,
yeah,
but I think that like the way that they set them up, and like with Bailey coming back and people being really excited for Bailey, like by default people are now like really excited for what's going on with the women. And I really think that
yeah,
like the way that they used them throughout the whole episode was great. I like seeing Asuka and Alexa Bliss being put in like a major spotlight again too. That was really cool. I'm pretty sure it would have been Becky and Asuka and Bianca against these
hmm,
three women, but with Becky getting injured at SummerSlam, I like the way that they were able to write her out.
yeah,
She's gonna come back as a major baby face whenever she comes back. Hopefully for like Survivor Series or something.
yeah.
Someone had pitched the
Um,
idea of a main roster war games with like Bailey and like Io and Dakota against like Bianca, Asuka, Alexa, and like two other girls on each side. And
yeah.
I'm totally down for that. I'm totally down for that.
Well, now the reports are so. I mean, I don't remember. I think it was SRS over there at Fightful said that they actually have made what's it called? I think they've talked with Naomi and Sasha. It seems that they've already had a communication with Sasha and Naomi about possibly coming back, and I don't know what's going on, man. But that too wouldn't be a bad thing. Triple H gets to work on those
Nah.
NXT and what's it called, them WWE women's tag titles, bro. I mean,
Yeah, I think I genuinely think that the women's tag title should come back because like with Bailey, with Dakota, with Io coming back, like that
Yeah,
was such an injection into the women's roster that it needed. Like new fresh faces. Now we're gonna have new fresh creative that's actually interesting, at least from what we've seen so far.
mm-hmm.
But with Naomi and Sasha coming back, honestly, I mean, I got the shirt on right now, man. Like you know, I want it. Um,
Yeah,
Especially now that it's like a new regime. If it was just them coming back to do the same old shit, I would not have been
yeah,
for it. But obviously, if they come back, they're gonna get pushed in a real fucking prominent role. I don't know if they'd be on like Bianca's side or if they'd be on Bailey's side. I would kind of hope that they'd be on Bianca's side because I don't think there's gonna be any way that you're gonna get people to boo them if they come
yeah,
back after everything that's been going on with that. But I don't know, man. I'm hoping for that. I just want to see them on my TV soon, whether it's Mondays, Fridays, or Wednesdays. I don't give a shit. I just
yeah,
want to see them on my TV. You know what I mean?
yeah. So it wasn't as far as it was Wrestle News Co. Apparently it says that they called and there's an agreement that's been made, man. There's an agreement that's been made, and the reports mostly was also from Meltzer as well that like they're trying to reconcile. They're trying to reconcile,
I'm
but
sure they are. It
yeah,
really felt like everything that was like the shit that went wrong was on Vince.
Vince
You
and
know what I mean?
Laurinaitis.
So it
Yeah.
Vince and Laurinaitis isn't with the company anymore, correct?
Yep. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Vince is gone. So it's like, all right, what are we doing here then? Like, you want to get back some of the biggest stars that you ever had in this entire company? All right,
Yeah.
sure, let's do it. You know
The
what I mean?
Fiend,
Like,
man. Fuck. I don't even get. Oh man, I get my hair started standing up here, my cheeks. His hair started standing up.
and I'm like, people shit on the Fiend, man, but I don't give a fuck, man. Like, I loved the Fiend. Everything that they were doing
Oh
with him,
yeah.
all the way until Hell in a Cell with Rollins, like, was great.
Yeah.
Everything after fucking sucked because it's like, well, now you've ruined the momentum of the character, and now you're attempting to like save it, and you don't really, but like having them come back and like it seems as though like I mean there was some reports from Fightful saying that like Triple H is bringing back a lot of the verbiage that was banned
Oh
from
yeah.
WWE. Like people are going to be able to refer themselves as wrestlers now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and giving them more freedom of just like, and you could feel it in some of the promos on Monday where it was more like, hey, these are the bullet points. This is where the story's going. You do what
Yeah.
you want to do with your character. Like the power is in
Yeah.
your hands. I'm definitely anticipating like a very just NXTized, like black and gold NXT, but on the main roster,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's safe to assume that that's what we're gonna get. Which, you know, iron sharpens iron, man. Like I'm excited for that because that just means that AEW is gonna have to step up their content. When
Yep.
AEW steps up their content, WWE is gonna keep stepping up their content, man. Like very, it's looking like 2022. The second half of this year is gonna be very good moving into 2023, man.
Yep. Yep. It seems. I mean, like that's the thing. In the end, we win, bro. We win. We want to go. The fans are the ones who win because we get to get great content from both sides, and it means that everybody's gonna start putting in their 100%. And I was gonna say that you're kind of starting to see with Tony Khan as well, because Tony Khan just hired two new people for like I think talent relations and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, Tony, what's it called? Just brought in some new people, so it's like I said it for a while. I said Tony can't do all the job on his own, bro. You can't. That's
No,
just
man.
it's at one point you're gonna have to be like, okay, I do need to like concentrate solely on my booking and be like, I'll let everybody else kind of take care of this shit. But I mean, I'm just so excited, man. I'm excited for
Man, did you?
the future of all this.
Yeah. I Did you see? What was I gonna say? It just feels like I don't know. It feels like Dynamite is getting back into its rhythm. Because for a while, it kind of felt like Dynamite every week was kind of all over the place as
Yeah,
far as like what was on TV. But like, I don't know, man. In the past like 3 weeks, it really feels like Dynamite is back on. Like you know what I mean? Like like it feels like there's a good through line. I'm not really interested in any of the Eddie Kingston stuff that they're doing right now, man. And it's not like it's not on Eddie Kingston. It's just like I don't know.
uh,
That fucking finish, man. I finally caught up and I saw what happened
yeah.
with
I
like
told you it was
Kingston
stupid,
and
right?
Jericho. Like, yeah, I did not like
Even
that at
Eddie looked
all.
like he was like confused as shit as to what was going on.
Yeah, he looked genuinely like fuck, man. Like this is what we're doing. And now they're gonna
Yeah.
try to push a fucking Sammy Guevara, Eddie Kingston match on us at All Out. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely don't give a fuck about Sammy Guevara. I don't. I'm sorry, guys. Like, it's just like I've never really like the dude's. He's a great talent. He's awesome in the ring, but there's just something so like genuinely unlikable about the guy. I just don't fucking care, and that's just my opinion. I don't feel like I have to prove shit to you guys and give you guys a reason. I don't give a fuck about the dude. That's just me, man. Um, I don't know, bro. I'm not. But
Yeah.
I mean, everything else was pretty good, man. Like Hook being the FTW champion now, that was fucking sick. Like I really like how they
Yeah.
did that. I've been
Yeah.
saying for a while, I think Hobbs is the more talented of the two in Team Taz between him and
Oh
Ricky. I don't
yeah.
know. I personally, I think that Hobbs has something. Like he's got it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I love Ricky, bro, but like
Yeah.
Hobbs is right on the money, bro. That's your 100%, bro. I'm telling you this right now. That's your first black, what's it called? AEW World Heavyweight
AEW World
Champion.
Champ. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
fuck,
It's
man.
either gonna be him. I feel like the three it could be Hobbs, Swerve, or Lee.
I think it's gonna
I
be
want one of
Hobbs,
those
bro.
three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I think Hobbs, it would be fucking awesome to get Hobbs. What's it called?
Yeah.
Wardlow eventually gets that shit. When fucking Hobbs takes it off Wardlow, what's it called? See two
Yeah.
big ass meaty men just fucking beat the living ever shit out of each
They've been teasing like for a long time. They were doing like a lot of like square up moments between Hobbs and Wardlow. So like part of me wonders if like I'm kind of with you, Raul. Like I wonder
other.
if they're gonna put Hobbs in there in that TNT title scene and
Yeah,
keep the TNT title scene as like, all right, well, this is where the big boys go to play. You know what I mean?
yeah, them
It's like
big
we got all the cool,
ass.
yeah,
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 yeah.
WCW where the big boys play. You know what
Where
I
the big
mean? Like
boys
that's the
play.
TNT title scene.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm looking forward to that Starks and Hobbs feud, man. It
Oh, and just the turn was so perfect, bro.
was great.
Just what a freaking amazing segment, bro. Like,
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't know
oh,
what the turn was. Like I had heard that there
yeah,
was a turn, and I'm in the middle of watching it just to see Hobbs, boom, right in the middle of his sentence. I was like, oh shit. Like
yeah,
hell, I was like, yes, like finally, Tony Khan, we're not fucking dragging this shit out anymore. Like it feels like he's finally like, okay, we got to pull the trigger when the time is right on these things because the fans are starting to get to the point where they're uninterested whenever we take too
mm-hmm,
long.
mm-hmm,
You know,
yeah. And
I'm
I don't
kind of
know,
feeling the
man.
same thing for what's up.
I was like, I'm like, like that part makes. I was like, I don't know, man. Like that now it feels like he's like not waiting too long, right? He's finally gonna pull the trigger because I was like, eventually it was starting to look like they're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to end this test shit because nobody's actually benefiting from this. Like, you know,
Nah, yeah,
it's like what was
Hook's over
Ricky
here with
really doing with that?
Danhausen.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ricky's got why does Ricky need the FTW title? You see, yeah, you've seen Twitter, man. Give the dude a real fucking championship or something,
yeah.
or at least push him beyond that mid card type scene. I don't, Tony Khan always, oh, we don't really have a mid. You have a mid card,
You have a
dog.
mid card, bro.
You don't have to be afraid to admit it. Like it's a
Mid card's
good
not
thing to have a
bad.
mid card. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not a bad
it's a
thing.
good thing to have a mid card. Tommaso Ciampa's in the mid card on Raw, man, and we're fucking excited for it, dog. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's a good thing. You know what I mean? You have to have levels to it to add prestige on everything. One
yeah,
thing that I will say, I'm getting all my all out stuff ready. We're in the mood for all out. We're moving towards that direction. I would like this pay per view card to start fucking shaping out sometime soon because right now it's like there's nothing. We've got the trios,
yeah,
tag team tournament finals, which no one's been announced for that. Um, so cool. We're gonna have another fucking month long rushed tournament. Great, that's awesome. Just what we wanted. Thanks AEW. Another fucking rush tournament. Um,
yeah.
then we've got the Eddie Kingston and Sammy match, which I already was like, I'm not really feeling it. But like outside of that, it's like feels pretty like it feels like we're still in the dark on like what the fuck is even going to be happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's all out. Which arguably that's the AEW pay per view. So it's kind of like, man, we're a month away from all out, bro, and we still don't know what the fuck is happening on this card.
Yeah. That's just that's kind of like that's the part that I'm like kind of confused because we do have a couple of weeks left. I don't know how much what's it called matches are left to kind of be revealed, but um the trios tag titles tournament is going to be kind of interesting. I just wish it wasn't so rushed. Um I do
Yeah.
know that like it's just weird. Like what are we gonna like if Punk is not coming back for All Out because it's kind of starting to seem like that's not going to be the case. What are we gonna do?
You
Jericho
know
and
what I think they're
Moxley?
gonna do? When is what do you remember the date when Punk showed up in AEW for the first time? Because he only showed up like 2 weeks before All Out.
Uh, when was what's it called? The first
It
dance.
was last August. It was last August.
Yep, it
Um,
was August 20th,
if you,
2021.
I'm not gonna be surprised, man, if CM Punk shows up like that week. Like maybe honestly, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if CM Punk shows up right after Quake at the Lake because they're hyping that shit up like pretty
Quake
big,
the
and that
Lake.
would be pretty much that's a stupid name, but they're hyping that one up pretty big. Like I think people, I mean, I'm genuinely excited to see Jericho versus Moxley. Again for the AEW World Title. I always wanted to see them run it back one more time. And they're hyping it
Yeah.
up. Jericho's gonna be coming back as the Lion Tamer. It's gonna be a big deal. I
Mm-hmm.
honestly think that Punk shows up at the end of that to kind of be like, all right, I'm coming back. Let's unify these bad boys because they've got Punk all over the posters for this shit. So
Yeah.
unless you're getting ready to piss off the Chicago home crowd, man, like you kind of got to give us CM Punk, man. Like,
Yeah. But for sure, I've a feeling in my bones, bro. Um, I Kenny's got to be back. Kenny's coming back, right? Like it's
yeah,
got it's
Kenny's coming
feeling
back,
like Kenny's coming back. Like at All Out, we're gonna hear the
bro.
yeah,
Oh, the best bow machine, bro. I'm a freak
yeah,
out. I'm a freak out on the pay per view watch along when Kenny comes
yeah,
back. Y'all already know. You already
yeah.
know the biggest Kenny mark in the world. I don't think I
Oh, I'm
think we're all the biggest
excited,
Kenny
bro.
fan club, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm geeked. I loved that the turn that they did this past week on
Oh,
Dynamite.
yeah.
That was really good. It like
Yeah.
it felt like that brought Hangman back up to the level he needed to be at. Because for a while I've kind of been wondering, okay, what are we doing with Hangman?
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
dude's having random rampage matches with Dark Order. Like, what's going
Hmm.
on, man? So like, I'm wondering if do you think Kenny shows up before All Out, or do you think he shows up at All Out?
Um, they're probably gonna do the thing where it's like, cause I don't know, man. Cause like I feel like it's gonna be Bucks and Omega versus Cole and Red Dragon, right? It's gonna be the Elite versus the Undisputed Era for the Trios Tag
Yeah,
Title at the end, right? But like I feel like it's probably
that's what
gonna
you would
come down.
think.
But it's like you save that return for like the big Chicago crowd at All Out, or do you do it like before, like, or do you do the whole thing like you had somebody else on that team and then that person gets what's it called attacked by the Undisputed Era and they're like, oh, we don't. There's the Bucks don't have anybody who's gonna be there. What's it
Yeah,
called there for the finals,
because
and
I
then
think
boom, yep.
yeah, because I think it might be Hangman and the Bucks versus the Undisputed Elite for
I
the
don't
trios
mind.
tag titles, which I don't mind that either, especially now that it seems
Yeah,
as though like they finally like made up with each other. Um,
yeah,
and I feel like maybe that's finally where like Adam Cole pins Hangman, because they've been doing the Adam versus Adam thing for a while. Like maybe
yeah,
maybe Adam Cole is the guy who wins it for the Undisputed Elite finally, and he pins Hangman, and then they're doing the beat down at the end of it, and then no, that makes perfect sense. They're beating down on Hangman, and then
yep,
Kenny comes in, and then we get Kenny and Hangman, and they
yep,
shake hands, and the fucking Elite is back together. Like, dog,
yeah, the
that's gotta be it, right, man? Oh,
yeah.
I'm fucking
I was
excited.
wow,
Oh, I'm
like
so
damn, my
excited.
my my, my hairs are standing up again on my
The
fucking cheeks, bro.
the
Yeah,
goosebumps and the cheekbones are
yeah,
hurting. Oh man, I'm
yeah,
excited,
man.
dude. Because
Yeah,
Grand
I
Slam
mean,
is right around the corner too, and I'm thinking like
hmm
maybe they run Cole versus Kenny at Grand Slam, or something,
Yeah,
man. I've been thinking for a while that they're gonna run Danielson versus Punk at Grand Slam because I feel like that's got to be a match that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? At some point,
yeah,
Punk has been talking about Danielson ever since he got into the company. You know what I mean? Like even before they showed up, even before Danielson popped out at the end of All Out, he was like, "Oh, if I could pick anyone in the world, I'd want Bryan Danielson as my partner, to go against the Young
yeah,
Bucks." Like, you know, we got to be going towards that,
yeah.
which
Uh,
I would like.
it's, it'd be really cool. It'd be really cool, man. I don't know. I just like just Danielson came back from injury. It's called apparently. So like, it's but one thing is for certain. Like, it's really nice to know how much Tony Khan takes this very seriously about the concussions because he told him like, if you go at least one day without a headache, then you can come back. But to then, I don't want to hear from you. You're not coming back.
Yeah,
If you and it was nice to know that like, he takes that shit seriously. But I'm just always kind of scared when it comes to Brian, and I just know that like his history with all that, and just how kind of like a bit stubborn Brian can be with wanting to wrestle
yeah,
still, even when stuff like this happens. So I'm just hoping that everything is okay. I wouldn't mind seeing Punk versus Danielson. If anybody remembers their match at Over the Limit in 2013, I think, or 2011.
yeah.
Oh, what a great match! One of my favorite
It's
matches
gonna
of all time.
Punk versus Danielson's gonna be an all-time like AEW match.
Oh
Like
yeah.
when that's why I just feel like it's got to be Grand Slam, man. Because
Mm-hmm.
Danielson came into the company, had his first match at Grand Slam last year against Kenny. He's got to have another big match at Grand Slam. You know what I mean? And I just feel like Punk versus because I think right now because they let Daniel Garcia get the win over Danielson 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
ago on Dynamite, which was a fucking banger match.
Yeah.
And I feel like the direction is for Garcia versus Danielson 2 at All Out, and they're gonna like there's gonna be no interference. They're gonna actually let him do like all types of cool like technical shit. Danielson
Yeah.
gets his win back, and then they'll be like, "Oh, he's top 5 ranked all of a sudden. Here we
Yeah.
go." And then Punk comes back, beats Moxley. Now here we go. It's like, oh, I'm getting revenge for the Blackpool Combat Club. Like Danielson versus Punk. I feel like that just makes sense. Like if it was me, I'm
Yeah.
I'm here for it, man. I'm just excited for September, man. September is gonna be
Ah.
a lit month for wrestling, dude. Like
Yeah.
Clash of the Castle, which like, bro, Drew versus Roman, that's gonna be a
Yeah.
fucking banger, dude. That's gonna be like,
Just it sucks that sadly Ilya Dragunov had to relinquish the NXT UK title. He got injured pretty bad, and seems like he had to relinquish that title because, like, in a world, I would have been like, "Fuck, man! Imagine
yeah,
champion
put
versus
that on the
champion. Yeah,
yeah,
fuck, man! Put that in the card, or just like Gunther
bro. Him
versus
versus
Dragunov.
Gunther. Ooh,
Fuck, man! That would have been crazy. Gunther also
oh
said,
man.
"Sir,
He's gonna have a match. He's gonna
yeah,
have a match at Clash of the Castle, man.
yeah, Gunther wants to fight. Gunther wants to fight John Cena, bro. He said it on a podcast. He was interviewed. He said he was talking a little bit about his weight loss journey, how like that was a really big decision of his. But he said, I want to face John
Yeah,
Cena. That's somebody who I want to face in the future because I want to face John
I'd
Cena.
love that.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'd love that to be honest, man. Because bro, he's gonna be like a top guy for that,
Oh
man,
yeah,
dude. This Triple H era is so good because it's like we don't
yeah,
even have to operate under the like, man, maybe nah, it's gonna happen. Like now it's
yeah,
like, no, we know, like, bro, I'm telling you, man,
yeah,
2024, MJF is gonna go to WWE. He's gonna become the WWE World Champion. We're gonna get fucking Johnny Gargano in there. We're gonna get
yeah,
Champa. Fucking Butch is gonna be in there. Fucking Gunther is gonna be in there, bro. Everybody that like
Butch.
Mustafa, bro.
Yeah,
Mustafa for the 2024 Royal Rumble winner, man.
yeah, yeah.
I'm put
Hey man,
I'm putting it down,
it's
bro.
crazy,
I'm
man.
putting it
It's
I'm
really
putting it
crazy.
down, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, we live in a world where this shit could actually happen now. It's great.
yeah,
What a
yeah.
time. What a time to be alive, bro.
And it's not, bro, not even like, fuck, dude, Impact just hit one of its highest viewerships in a long ass time, bro. Fucking Impact. And then over there across the seas, Stardom is working with NJPW, bro. Apparently, they're gonna be making their own IWGP World's Women's World's Heavyweight Championship, bro. So like,
Oh
you already
my
know
goodness,
Forbidden Door
man.
gonna be lit, bro, because you're gonna have the IWGP World Women and the AW World Women going at it.
That that's gonna be a banger, man. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I can't wait
the
for
rest we're
this.
thriving in this wrestling world, bro. It's coming.
Yeah,
It's
I
coming
could,
to fruition.
dog. Imagine. I'm telling you, man. We're gonna get AEW versus WWE versus
Fuck,
NJPW.
I would hope so,
That is
man.
going to happen. That is going to happen. In the next 3 years, this is going to happen. Mark my words. Clip this out. The prophet speaks it into existence, man. This is going to happen,
Oh,
dog.
I
Fucking
would hope so,
imagine,
bro.
like, dog. Just imagine the fucking. It's like an AEW show, and all you hear is no Roman, and you see that big CGI Roman.
Yeah,
Damn it, bro. Imagine
yeah,
Roman Reigns standing across the ring from CM Punk, standing across the ring from Kazuchika Okada, bro.
yeah. Be wild, bro. Be
Bro,
wild.
what? This is the dog. I'm getting
Yeah,
geeked, man. I need to settle down. I need to settle down. Simmer down, simmer down. I gotta turn
yeah,
the burner on low. I don't want to get myself
yeah,
too excited.
yeah. But I'm just it feels good, man. It feels good to be a professional wrestling fan right now, and it feels good to know that everything is in good hands right now, and the draft is going to be happening in September, I believe. So hopefully soon we will be
Oh, they're
hearing
still
about
doing that?
some GMs. That's the thing. I don't think that those titles are going to stay unified, bro. I think that the fact that we
I
still
don't
have yet
either.
to have a single like title really shows that like those titles aren't going to be unified forever. I think those
Yeah,
they're going to be separated again, and somebody's going to end up challenging only for one title, and yeah. So I think that apparently the draft is happening, so we'll soon have some GMs coming in here, and I think those titles are definitely going to stay. Those are not going to stay unified. I'll tell you that right now. Nope,
yeah.
not a bit, one
I've
bit.
got a I've got a theory, but that Rollins in theory, they might run that one back, or
Mm-hmm.
not run it back, but run it. And I think it'll be for the briefcase. I think they might even do it at Clash of the Castle, dude.
Yeah,
And
bro. I would
I
love
think Rollins is getting that briefcase.
Cody versus Seth 3, bro. What's it
Yeah,
called?
at
With no, I'm sorry,
at
4. Cody versus
WrestleMania.
Seth 4.
Yeah,
WrestleMania
Cody
for the
versus Seth 4 at WrestleMania next year. It
fuck.
makes sense, man. Cody wrote, bro,
Yeah.
because you know Cody's coming back at the Rumble. You know Cody's winning the Rumble, and you know Cody's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be like, because Cody made it very clear he wants the WWE Championship. He
Yeah.
doesn't. I don't think he gives a fuck about the Universal title. Cody wants the
Yeah.
WWE Championship,
What's the
and
WWE
I just
title?
think it makes sense for Rollins to like cash in and be like, I want this title just to piss off Cody Rhodes specifically.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. And then do you
Yeah.
think that they're gonna actually run Rock versus Roman next year?
Probably more than well. It 100% always what's it called depends on the Rock schedule because the man films movies left and right. And so, what's that kind of looking like? What's gonna be his because I know for sure come out like it's not gonna happen at the Royal Rumble. There's no way that Rock's gonna be he's gonna be doing press for Black Adam. You know, wait no Royal Rumble's January time. I'm sorry, this movie comes out in fucking October or November. So,
Yeah,
it always just depends on the Rock schedule. But I think that if the Rock comes back, there is no way you don't do Rock and Roman. Like
yeah,
that's
no
it.
way.
That's the match.
My
And
my thing is I just don't think it needs to be for the title, but you
no,
know that they probably will.
have Roman officially retire the Rock. He's the head of that family.
Yeah,
Nobody else. Yep.
yeah. But
Yeah.
then it's like, damn, now who's gonna beat Roman? Like when
Yeah.
like who the fuck is gonna beat Roman, man? Like
I
I
think
think it should
it's
be
gonna happen at the it's if it doesn't happen at Clash at the Castle, I think it's happening at the fucking Rumble.
oh, you think that's where it'll be? What if
Yeah.
Seth what if Seth just like get earns a title shot and he just beats Roman at because you know he that he I mean he almost won Well, I mean, I guess he technically won the match at this year's Rumble against him by disqualification because Roman
Mm-hmm.
couldn't. He had to cheat to win. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, they could run that back. They could be like, at last year's Rumble, I had
Mm-hmm.
you. At this year's Rumble, I got you too. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. There's a lot of ways that they could go about it. You know,
Yeah.
I would like to see MJF versus Roman Reigns. That'd be
Oh,
pretty
that'd be great.
cool.
Yeah.
Um, Man,
I
I
don't
just
know,
can't
man.
get MJF off the brain for some reason lately. I just feel like I feel like he just makes sense.
Don't know where he's been, bro, and I don't know. It's really starting to feel like he's not coming back to AEW. I think what's it called? I
Well,
think that last time we saw him was if that was a work or not. If it wasn't a work, then Tony just said, "What's it called? I don't want to see you after today. Go and do whatever you need to do. Just don't break any rules." And he obviously broke some rules, and it was like, "Yep, he's not coming back." And if it was a work, then fucking Tony's been playing us good. Been playing us good.
I think we're getting played pretty good, man. To be honest with you, dude. I
Nothing
don't know.
more
I
than
mean,
I
there's
would
no way
love.
to. I don't have anything to base that on. It's just a gut
Yeah.
feeling.
Nothing more I would love for the title to get unified. Punk is celebrating. MJF beats him at the next pay per view. Comes back, beats him at the next pay per view, and that'll be fucking amazing. But I don't know, man. It's just it's
I'm
been
reading
really
this.
quiet.
Yeah, I'm reading right now. This comes from Dave Meltzer said that Punk was hurting pretty bad as of 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
And it's pretty doubtful that he's going to be able to return for All Out. So I don't know, man. If that's the case, then like, who do you think is the guy for Moxley then?
dude, they're gonna do Moxley and Jericho, bro. Come on, we're gonna do that match.
No, I mean they're doing that, but they're doing that this week, like
Oh,
this upcoming Wednesday.
for it all out, it's probably gonna be Jericho again, bro. I don't know. I don't even know how the fuck they're working this, bro. Like I could say like Takashita, but like what's it called? I don't think they're gonna do Takashita again. What's it called? They're already doing it. What's it called? They already done it. But
I would just have fucking MJF show up and just do MJF versus Moxley at
Punk.
All Out this year. Have fucking MJF beat Mox for the interim title. I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
I don't
It's
know, man. It feels like things didn't really go the way that they wanted it to. You know.
can't play for injuries, bro. It's like it's such a
Yeah.
it's that's the business, bro. It's the business they're in. You know, it's called these things happen, and I can't say Tony should have planned for this because you don't plan for people to get injured, and it's kind of hard to see how this is gonna go. But um, I don't know, man. I hope that we start to see a little bit the light's gonna start to shine on whether MJF's coming back, what are they gonna do with this interim title. But like I said, I think we're just gonna have to wait and see what's up with this build to all out. And then from there, maybe we'll start getting some clarity, right?
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
see, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
I'm
I had
staying
one last thing I
optimistic,
was gonna
bro.
add, but I forgot.
Yeah.
Staying
I'm staying
optimistic. Staying
optimistic.
optimistic.
Yeah.
Battle of the Belts 3. I wanted to look at this card, see what's going on.
I believe
These Battle of
Thunder
the Belts
Rosa.
shits
Yeah.
have not been it.
Nah, Rosa's going up
Uh,
against Jamie Hayter. That should be fun though.
oh
I ain't gonna lie.
wow. Oh, that's gonna be a.
You just see
Whew,
Rosa
that's gonna
with
be a
her
banger.
sandbagging since 2014 shirt, bro.
No, I didn't see that. That's
Dude,
awesome.
she had
That's
a
sick.
shirt that said sandbagging since 2014, bro.
That's awesome. I fuck with that.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that
so
should be
we got
crazy.
Claudio Castagnoli versus Takeshita. That's gonna be fire. Thunder
Yeah,
Rosa versus Jamie Hayter. I think that's also gonna be fire. Bro, that tag match on this past Dynamite was great with Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker against Thunderstorm. That was awesome. And then
yeah,
we got Jay Lethal versus Wardlow. Man, Jay Lethal's they're really invested in him. Uh,
man. They really invested, bro. Oh, I'm sorry. Look, what's it called? What he did aside, bro. I don't see it, bro. I don't see what's up with Jay
I
Lethal,
don't get
bro.
it either,
There was
man.
a
I'm
point
just
where I
not.
loved Lethal. He's working ROH. Now, I'm not seeing it anymore, bro.
Yeah, I'm not into it, and I don't really like what's his name, Sanjay Dutt or whatever. He
Uh,
fucking annoys the shit out. It's like we get rid of Dan Lambert, but now we got this dude. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck, man? Like, I'm
And then
tired of the screaming managers. Like, I can't
yeah,
stand it anymore, dude. Like, you can be a manager and not have to fucking scream all the time, man. Like, I'm over it.
yeah,
I'm done with it, man. Um, and we got. I'm excited for Rampage tonight. I think it's a live Rampage tonight. Keith Lee and
yeah.
Swerve against Josh Woods and Tony Nese. That's gonna be a banger.
And that's bro, that's a whole fucking thing that it started to kind of like rattle in my head because I started reading it. Like, what the fuck is gonna go down now with AEW with this whole Warner Bros. Discovery merger and everything that's kind of being shaken up at Warner Bros. Like, because TNT is a Warner Bros. What's it called? Thing. So it's like, fuck, like, what's gonna go down there, and how is this gonna work? Because it seems that like Warner Discovery is like really, really just wanting the NBA. That's their thing that they're really, what's it called? Hammering in. So what is going on with fucking AEW now,
Well, I
bro?
mean,
That's
I wouldn't be surprised if they just moved Rampage to TBS. To be honest with you, man.
I wouldn't mind.
Um, but I mean, I thought that, like, because I remember a while ago it was that Inglewood episode that they did where, like, a lot of the Discovery executives and the Warner executives were, like, at that show, like, in the front row, because they were like, all right, let's see what this AEW thing is about. And that was the episode
Yeah,
where, like, the MJF shit popped off, and that was the episode where you know we were kind of like, all right, what's going on with Punk? He doesn't really look that good in the ring right now because he had just, because he was already fucked up because of the match with Hangman, and then he went and jumped into all the fans and fucking broke his foot on the rail.
yeah,
So, that was, but it seemed. I mean, I think things with AEW will be fine. I think even if TBS and TNT, like, didn't want them on their channel anymore, which seems unlikely to me considering that they're the number one show on cable every week. Um, as far as the demographic goes,
yeah,
the main demographic that cable companies are trying to reach, I think they'll be all right. I think no matter what,
yeah.
they'll find a home.
Because they
Bring
had
back
to like,
Spike TV.
yeah. Nope, that's dead, bro. But they did have
Put them
like
on
their
put
big
them on
ass
Spike TV.
they had their big like graphic of like what they believe their big properties are and what they think their strongest brands are. And AEW isn't there, bro. Like, got
Yeah,
DC in there, you got fucking Cartoon Network, you got what's it called, the CNN, HBO, you got all these things, and it's not there, bro. AEW's not there.
I don't
So
know, man.
fuck, man.
They said call us when Punk is back.
Fuck is back. They're like, I didn't like that whole MJF thing that you invited us to, dude. So this shit's
They were
off
like,
now.
that didn't fly with our network, brother. They
Yeah,
said, y'all got Hulk Hogan on speed dial.
yeah. But dude,
Ask
I
Hulk
mean,
Hogan, and imagine if Hulk Hogan and Bischoff showed up and then they got rid of the
oh
ring and
no.
it was a six-sided ring. You're gonna have to deal with it, brother.
Fucking
It's
turn
never
off
gonna
my
happen.
TV, bro, bad quick.
Yeah, I would
I'm not
literally
in a
never watch
position to break a
AEW ever
TV, but
again. You
I
would.
would just burp it. I just like barf in my mouth, bro.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Yeah, yeah.
Disgusting.
Don't nobody want to see that, bro. Don't nobody want to see that, bro.
Don't nobody want to see that.
But
But
yeah. I
man,
mean, if Warner is smart, they know that AEW is one of their best properties, and they put on great numbers, and they do a lot for them. They make a lot of good money for them. So do not fuck with that. But only time will really tell. What the fuck did this motherfucker say? Unfortunately, Hogan shows up when AEW gets a TV deal with BT. The spokesperson for BT,
oh, that's
Hulk
this.
Hogan.
We gotta. This is the best comment that Stacy's ever fucking
Yeah,
dropped. This.
yeah.
Oh my god. Good lord. It's nice to see you too, Stacy. Oh,
Nice to see
fantastic.
you too. Yeah, right at the end too. I think. I think we're almost done here.
It's
Yeah,
Dennis Rodman and Hulk Hogan on the BT Happy Hour, man.
yeah,
Incredible. Live from
yeah,
North Korea.
yeah. What's it called? The handshake from Predator.
Oh man. That's all I got this week,
Oh
man.
man.
I think we covered it. I think we're
Yeah,
good, man.
yeah. The future seems bright, my friends, and you know the future is always bright here on High Fly Radio too. So what's it called? We'll see what happens in these coming weeks. And when's our next episode, Aiden? That week of September, right?
Next episode, yeah, because we're not gonna be on we normally would be on Am I looking at the right date? No, I'm not looking at the. We normally would have been on the 19th of August, but I'm not going to be able to. I got a lot
Mhm.
going on, so
Mhm.
we're going to be back on September 2nd, High Fly Radio, episode 50. Hopefully, we're going to get Jabril back in here. You know, we're going to run it like the old school days. You know, try to get a couple guests. Then the very next day,
Yeah.
Clash at the Castle. We're gonna have a number one contender match for the Extreme Rules title shot in October. It's gonna be Brad versus Jabril for the first time ever. So the winner of that gets to face the champion. Underneath that, we're gonna have a triple threat between three people. Patrick had to drop out, but we've got Alex, we've got my friend Nick, and then you know all your Schmodown fans. Y'all know Fairs. Fairs gonna be coming in here. He's
Yes,
gonna
sir.
be in that triple threat. So shout out to Fairs. And
Shout
then
out
of
to Ferris,
course
bro. Yeah.
September 4th, champion versus champion.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Kylie versus Dwayne. I found this picture online. I was like, this is perfect. We've
Yep.
got Kylie versus Dwayne for the first time ever, maybe the last time ever. Who knows? They're going in. It'll be the first ever undisputed High Fly Radio champion. And then you got this fucking menace right next to me, flashing that little lunchbox around all over the place. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, but it's gonna be a great weekend. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm not concerned with settling a tie. I'm not concerned with ruining moments. I'm sitting back. I'm enjoying life. And I'm waiting to see when it's my time, baby. When it's my time. It's that simple. This means anytime, anywhere before Money in the Bank 2023. It's mine. Yep.
You're on skis.
Skis. Oh my God. What was
God,
it? Natty Boo Daddy Doobie Daddy?
Yeah, Nettie but Daddy, whatever the fuck, man. I don't know, man.
I ain't
Raul,
a hard man to find. Yeah.
I ain't a hard man to find, baby. I'm not a hard man to find. I'm right here. I'm
I
right
loaded
here.
it up with all types of new clips, man. So we're ready for all out weekend, man. It's
This
gonna be a good
means,
one, man.
yeah, this means I need to be at the top, bro. You know, Brad, I'm sorry. You really wanted me at All Out. You really wanted me at SummerSlam. Ain't happening, baby. What's it called? You're just not worth my TV time. Yep.
Damn, fighting words. I will see, man. We'll see, man.
Once a lifetime. We know how that worked out. Oh, I would hate if a fucking tie happens on All Out, bro. We're really fucking mad. But
Hey
you never
man,
know what
that's
happens.
the game, dog. That's the game,
Yeah.
dog. It's the price you gotta pay to become the undisputed champion, man.
Yeah. And we know how to play the game, right? Well, our friends, tonight we're gonna have a Nerdcore live show. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what the fuck we're talking about. You know, if you think the world of wrestling has news going around here and there, the world of movies has. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, we'll probably talk about the Batgirl stuff, but I'm not even sure what the fuck is going on, y'all. It's
Joker 2 looks lit.
yeah, Joker 2, Gaga and Phoenix, bro. I don't know
Lady
what the
Gaga.
fuck. Lady Gaga, bro. But of course, either way, I'm gonna be happy to see you all there. But in the meantime, I hope you all had a wonderful time, and I hope y'all stay safe, stay healthy. I hope that that wherever you are, if you're listening to this right now or you're listening to this on a later date, just stay safe. But without further ado, just plug just Nerd Chicano on everything. Yeah, YouTube channel popping off,
Subscribe,
baby. I'm
leave a
at
like,
121.
comment,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
all that good stuff. Leave a like, comment, subscribe,
Yeah.
turn the
Yeah.
notifications on.
Once I'm moved out and once I'm acclimated with like Houston and all that. Well, not Houston. Sorry, I'm not moving to Houston. With the new city I'm gonna be living in. Let's go. We're gonna do our little giveaway for 400 subscribers, y'all. So just stay patient. I need to get all that stuff because I moved a lot during the year and I think I'm done moving. But
Yeah.
without further ado, it's been High Fly Radio, man. Don't tap out.
Tune in.
me, I'm not a hard man to find. I'm not a hard man to find. I'm not a hard man to find.
No,